So, another video on transfers, and I want to talk about Ivan Toney. Now, I not too long finished doing up another video talking about Alex Lacazette and his replacement, and I think that this is the replacement. His name is Ivan Toney. He is at Brentford. He's the Brentford striker, and right now it's been reported over the last couple of days that Arsenal are interested in him. And you know what? He looks like a Lacazette replacement, to be really honest. When you look at his statistics and what he does, he gives you goals, he can hold the ball up, he can head the ball. He gives you everything that Lacazette does, except he can also play in the channels and play out wide. Doesn't always play that, it's more that he runs into the channels, but he primarily plays as a striker. I would say that he's better at holding the ball up, or I think he's just as good as holding the ball up as Lacazette. He's better than Lacazette in terms of his heading ability, even though I think they said that he's 5'11", but he looks a bit taller than that when I look at some of the videos that I've seen him in. But a good, solid striker in that. He's English as well, and what Arsenal are trying to build, this English core once again, which I commend them for doing. I think that the way how we've been playing with Lacazette has kind of given us the formula on how our signing should be next. And he fits into being more that complete type of striker that can hold the ball up, score goals, headed, left foot, right foot. He gives us a little bit of everything. Now, does he look like the most clinical striker, like an Aubameyang or like what Aubameyang used to be? No, he doesn't. Right now, I would say that he looks probably more, to be honest, more like Lacazette. In that he might give you 10 to 15 goals a season, might give you 5 to 10 assists, and is going to score a range of goals for Arsenal. And one thing that I think that is that he would be really good at is probably increasing that amount of goals. Now, when you look at what he has done at Brentford, and to be honest, what he's done at his previous club, Peterborough. So this is a guy who really started out his career at Newcastle. Newcastle had him from 2015, 2016. They bought him for 320,000. He was loaned out to various different clubs, including Barnsley, Sheffield United, Scunthorpe, Wigan, and then Peterborough. He eventually was sold to for about the same amount that Newcastle bought him for. And he's just come up through leaps and bounds. He's improved every single season. And for the last 3 seasons, and I know this is League One and the Championship, but he's been scoring over 20 goals a season and is getting a fair amount of assists. And that's what you want out of a player. I've always said that Arsenal need to look at more than just either other Premier League players or just players that are foreign. There is the Championship, which has good quality players that Arsenal could then go and pick the best ones out of the Championship and bring them to the Premier League. Now, the problem that I think with Ivan Toney is that he currently plays for Brentford. Brentford are looking for a promotion challenge. And if you're looking for a promotion challenge, why would you sell your best striker? You wouldn't, would you? You're not going to sell your best striker. And that's what Ivan Toney is. He's their best striker, the difference maker in that side. And I think that getting him from Brentford now would be difficult. However, this is where you got to get creative. This is what you got to do, Arsenal. You buy him now. You loan him back to Brentford to the end of the season. And then, at the end of the season, you bring him to the Arsenal. Integrate him with the squad. Get him used to the Arsenal way of life. Show him what it's really like to be in the big boys. He did an interview recently talking about the Arsenal rumours. And it sounds like he's more than happy to come to Arsenal. And of course, what player wouldn't? Arsenal are historically a Premier League side. We play good football. most of the time. And we're a side looking to do things at least far better than Brentford. And I'm not disrespecting Brentford, but the first thing that Brentford will be thinking is to avoid relegation, whilst Arsenal are trying to get back into the Europe and trying to do big things. That will take longer, but nevertheless, we're at a higher level than Brentford. But this is a deal that I think Arsenal could do. I think right now on transfer market, as I see, he is valued at £9 million. Bargain. This tells me that in order to get him out of Brentford in the Championship, we're probably going to need to spend, I would say, somewhere in between 15 and 20. Which isn't that bad. That's probably the amount that we're going to end up selling Lacazette for. So, I put it in your hands. Would you bring someone like an Ivan Toney to Arsenal? Yes, he's in the Championship, but a very, very good player. A player that will give us what we want, especially if we lose Lacazette. Would you bring him in? Leave your comments below. Remember to like the video, give it a thumbs up if you like, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in my next video, which should be somewhere around here, or in the comments below in the description. Check out some more of my other videos.